Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever a new video is released on this channel. If you want to check out more hood tours, visit my Philadelphia Hoods playlist with over 200 plus tours covering all different neighborhoods in Philadelphia, PA. All right, y'all, so right now we are in South Philly. We're going to be focusing on the Newbold neighborhood. The Newbold neighborhood is bounded by Broad Street to the east, 18th Street to the west, Washington Avenue to the north, and Wolf Street to the south. So right now we're on Washington Avenue and we're about to hit Broad. So we're about to hit the borderline right here. Now, the Newbold neighborhood is actually a smaller neighborhood when it comes to width, because as you guys heard, it's only from Broad Street to 18th Street. We're right in front of Broad. We have 15th Street, 16th, 17th, and then 18th. And then that'll be it as far as width goes. And for the length, we're on Washington, so this is the border, and then we'll go up, you know, a dozen or so blocks until we get to Wolf Street, and then that'll be it. So we're crossing over Broad Street right now. We got Target to my right, we got Chase Bank, we got Fine Wine and Good Spirits. This whole building on my right, that's a new building they made not too long ago. Natural Foods, PetSmart, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna make this left right here on 15th Street. We have a construction mall, building material, restaurant equipment spot on my right. As you can see, it has some Asian symbols on it. It's Toyota RAV4, made quick. All right, I'm gonna make quick too. Thank you very much, sir. All right, we're approaching Alter Street. On my right-hand side, we got T&M Ice Cream Wholesale Distribution. Passing some residential homes on my right-hand side. We have Molino's Hoagies, meats, groceries, and more. That looks closed down. It looks like an original business. We're on Ellsworth, 15th and Ellsworth. We got Scotty's Bar on my left-hand side. Soul Food, open Sundays. Grace proprietor, Nita is the manager. We got what looks to be like 2 Section 8 homes on the right, and then we got some regular residential homes. Small Impression Childcare. Wow, private childcare. Then we got some new homes on my right, and we got some new homes on my left. Now, the Newbold neighborhood, to my knowledge, is heavily gentrified. So we should be seeing a lot of new homes in this area. We're at Federal Street, 15th from Federal. We got Federal Deli, Beer and Wine on my right-hand side. We got Anna Grocery Store on my right. We got Federal Beer 7 days a week open on my left-hand side. Got some regular residential homes. Then we got some, you know, new establishments. This building on the right, they seem to be working on it on Manton Street. We got a beautiful mural on my left-hand side. We got some 2-story homes on my right, 3-story homes on my left. Passing Latana Street. We got some people out here walking in the neighborhood. This is a 3-story block right here. We got one new rehabilitated home right here on my left, and it also has a stop working order, ceased working. So something went wrong with that license in there. We're at 15th and Wharton. We got Rosario's Pizzeria and Restaurant on my right-hand side. We got Wharton Deli Market and Grocery on my left-hand side. It's a hoagie, soda, candy, cold cuts, frozen food, snacks, and more. All right, we're about to cross over Wharton. We got the building on my right. Looks not too well kept. The one on my left, the two, they're made brand new. They look new. And then these houses after them all seem to be the original ones from the neighborhood. They seem to be well kept, freshly brick pointed, you know, pressure washed and whatnot. This building on my right, it looks like they just rehabilitated it and or built it, dropped it right in that slot. We got House of Prayer on my left-hand side. It's a Baptist church. We're on 15th and Reed. This is a 3-story block. I grew up on a 3-story block just like this, so I'm very familiar with, you know, coming outside when I was a kid and seeing 3-story houses. All right, we got Maytag equipped laundry, C&L laundromat on my right. We're at Dickinson. We got a lottery number spot on my left. I guess it's like a convenience store. They sell all types of things, including lottery tickets. And again, this is another original residential neighborhood right here. It looks like all original homes. Some are, you know, cleaner kept than others. Oh, we got this 88 through 1991 hatchback Civic right here. It looks oddly put together. It definitely shows its age. Wow. Look like Fast and the Furious days. We got Tienda Mexicana El Soto on my right hand side at 15th and Tasker. And again, 3-story block. We have an abandoned building on my left. We have a pothole in the middle of the street. Most of the houses are well kept. A lot of them have the original steps, the marbleized looking steps. Yeah, they appear to be well kept for the most part. We're at 15th and Morris. You got Giuseppe Silvestro playground on my left. Morris Market on my right. D Silvestro playground is also connected to what looks like it could be like a rec center. We're passing Castle Ave, 1400 block west of Castle Ave on my left hand side. Lena's Cleaning Service on my left hand side. We're at 15th and Moore Street. We got Kentucky tags on that Mazda MX-5 on my right. This is a 2-story block, 2-story residential block. I'm gonna slow down, we don't have traffic behind us. A lot of the houses look nice, plain, simple. Punch buggy, no punchback. A yellow one. 2-hour street limited parking, meaning you have to have parking permits to park on this block for long periods of time. In order to get that parking permit, you must be a resident and you must pay an annual fee. I think they sell them like annually or biannually. I think you can pay for up to 2 years or something of that nature. I don't know, because I don't live in a parking permit area, but yeah. I know they do that so people don't take advantage and just park their car and then walk away. Well, 15th and Mifflin, we got Ultimo Coffee Brewery Bar on my left. I mean, on my right, I'm sorry. And on my left, we got the Constitution Health Plaza. I was reading the coffee bar sign while looking left. So I said on my left. All right, we're at 15th and McKean. 15th and McKean. We got a cool little doggy crossing the street. Pretty neat little doggy there. All right, we're now approaching Emily Street. Okay, so we're at 15th and Passyunk. On my right, we got Melrose Diner. We got the East Passyunk sign. Anthony J. What's this? Caizo Jr.-esque. We're at 15th and Snyder Avenue. Passing Lynn 1-hour cleaners. Story residential block. We're approaching Jackson Street. We got Calabria Imports, the finest in Italian foods on my left. There's a 3-story block. As you can see, tall, original red brick homes for the most part, with the exception of the one on my right that has some aluminum siding. A few of them, the brick color's been changed. On my right, another one with aluminum siding. The one on my left has blue paint on the bricks, and on my right there's 2 or 3 of them with aluminum siding, but for the most part they're all original. All right, this is Wolf Street, so this is the borderline. I can't go straight, I'll be leaving the perimeter. What I will do though is I will go left on Wolf Street, passing the 2200 block of Carlisle Street. Now we're passing the 2200 block of Rosewood Street. So I'm gonna make this left on Broad Street. Broad Street is the border. We got 7-Eleven on my right hand side. We're back on Broad Street. We got Starbucks Coffee on my right, TD Bank on my right. We got Circle of Hope on my left, which is a faith establishment building, a church. We're at Broad and Jackson. On my right hand side, we got South Philadelphia High School. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's off to the right. On my left hand side, we got Panda Grocery. We got Dong Laundromat. We got D. Giovanni Optical Vision Care. We also have the World Financial Group on my left hand side. We got several other businesses going up Broad Street right here on the left. We got a Tennessee vehicle. She just completely turned from the wrong lane and cut right in front of us. Leave it up to a Tennessee driver, I guess, right? We're passing Rosewood Street. I could have made a left and went up Rosewood, but I'm gonna try to just do the zigzag back and forth, up and down. We're passing Carlisle Street. Look at this Tennessee driver though, one who wanted to cut us off, and look at. We got Bingo, Grocery and Deli on my left-hand side, Lottery and Cigarette Outlet. On my right, we got Taqueria Morales, El Sabor de Mexico. I'm assuming they sell tacos and whatnot. That serves this Tennessee driver, right? I'm glad that they had to wait now. I don't mind waiting. Just ate that stop sign, 15th and Jackson. Dear Tennessee, slow the f down. Yeah, there's a dog taking a dump over here on my left-hand side. The owner's now about to pick it up. What are you doing? She just completely ate that. She's listening to headphones or something, and she completely ate that stop sign. Man, I'm telling you. And she looked at me like, why am I beeping at her? We're passing Hicks Street. Yo, and she's from California? Could have swore her front tag said California, the back tag, we're passing Mole Street. Yeah, she is from Cali, because the front tag said California, the rear tag says Pennsylvania, which means she probably still wanted to keep her Cali tags. On my left, we got Giron R Recreation Center. We got L&G Grocery. I'm gonna make this right. That's amazing. What is up with these drivers? Leonardo Realty on my left. Normally I don't like utilize my horn often, but she was completely like in the wrong. She just ate the stop sign, rolled the whole thing, didn't even look left. We're passing West Cantrell Street. Look, just to get stopped in a red light. We got Romeo Pizza on my left. The subtitles read Best in Philly. On my right, we got Lang's Fruit and Produce. We're on 16th Street. I'm about to be at the intersection of Snyder Avenue. And it's quite amazing, this vehicular device in front of us. Imagine if it was two people that don't like to stop. She didn't stop. Imagine if, let's say, that Kentucky tag was the one that actually went and didn't beep at her. It would have been like a collision, because they both wasn't planning on stopping. So, well, we're in a residential area. If this vehicle wasn't in front of us right now, you would see the skyline, or you would see some of the skyline peeking at the top of the block. Let's see, because she's about to turn. You see how if you look up at the top of the block, you'll see some of, you know, the notable Philadelphia tall buildings. We're passing Snyder Avenue. We're on 16th Street. La Llorona on my right. It's not a movie. And we got Model Nails on my left. I could have swore La Llorona is like a horror movie that's on Netflix right about now. We're passing the 1500 block of West Emily. We're passing the Station Bar and Grill. The Station Bar and Grill was just on the news recently and on the newspaper for not very good things, I might add. I could get into a whole synopsis on why is this bar and grill not on good terms with its own local residents, which is a shame, but now's not the time to talk about it. We're passing 16th and McKean. This is a 2-story residential area. We got a house that seems to be closed down on my right. It had some zoning licensing stickers on the window. On my left-hand side, we got True Gospel Tabernacle Family Church, Church of God in Christ. We're at 16th and Mifflin Street. On my right-hand side, we have what seems to be a unnamed corner store. It doesn't have any names. We have an Asian fellow who was looking out of his door with a ponytail. He appeared to be Asian descent. On my left-hand side, they're rehabilitating the house. Now, this whole little strip of buildings right here appears to be recently done. I guess that's part of the gentrification that's been happening in this area. It looks like apartments. All right, we're passing Moore Street. We're at a 2-story residential neighborhood. For sale on my left. Some of the houses have awnings. A few of them have, like, I wouldn't even call them porches. They're like half porches. They're not like real traditional porches. Some of the doorways have awnings. Some of them don't. Some of the second floor windows had awnings. We're at Morris Street. We got Play, Learn, and Grow. It appears to be a child care learning branch next to me, like a little learning academy for kids. This house on my left has a 2nd-story front porch. You see it? With the blue stone work. There's all 2-story homes. A lot of them original. This one on my left looks rehabilitated. You can tell because of the stylization of the facade of the house. Emily's Cold Beer and Bar, steaks, chicken wings, and stuff on 16th and Tasker. Go ahead, buddy. You're more than welcome to go. You got Jazz You Up on my right. You got Innova Services Corporation on my left. Jazz You Up on my right. I think that's a barbershop slash hair salon type of thing. On my left, these little homes, I'm not sure. What are they, guys? Chime in. Is that Section 8? Is that affordable housing? What is that? It looks like some type of PHA stuff. We got Castro Grocery on my left at 16th and Dickinson. We got Vivid Bell on my right, which appears to be like some type of salon or hairstylist. We got 2-story homes on my left, on my right. We got some Florida tags on my right. Another set of Florida tags on my right. We got some Vermont tags on my right. We got some Delaware tags on my right. Reed Street Presbyterian Apartments on my right-hand side. We're at 16th and Reed. Go ahead, buddy. Or ma'am, I should say, because it was 2 females. Go ahead, ma'am. On my left, we got a 3-story building that looks rehabilitated with porches on every floor, except the first. Second and third had porches, though. They're doing some work on the right. Some of these houses are old. Some on the right are new, you can tell. If they're not newly dropped in, they're newly rehabilitated, meaning they bought the slot that was there and just, you know, fixed it up some and now trying to sell it. You got Beauty Salon, Dominican Stylist on my left on 16th and Wharton. La Fuerza store on my right, La Fuerza. Michael's Chinese food on my left, Chinese and American takeout. You got Morris or Norris. What is it in junior high school on my right? Name that school if I said it wrong. We're passing Titan Street. Now we're passing Latonia Street. A house for sale on my right. Passing Manton Street, La Fuerza Grocery 2. So they must own both of them because we just passed the La Fuerza, and that's number 2. A Loudy grocery store on my left. We're at 16th and Federal. We got Universal Property Management on my left-hand side. Indulge Hair Salon on my left. We got what looks to be like PHA, Philadelphia Housing Authority homes on my right. We had an Asian older gentleman passing Annin Street, or Annan. Passing the number 2 bus stop. We're at Ellsworth Street, 16th and Ellsworth. On my left, we have some warehouse buildings passing Alter Street, the 1500 block of Alter. And as you can see, you see a beautiful Philadelphia skyline from right here on 16th and Washington. A very beautiful skyline. We got Marble Works on my right-hand side. Now, Washington tends to have a lot of businesses for like home goods, things that you use to fix your house. We just passed Dunkin' Donuts, and we got a restaurant on my right. Yeah, but I know a lot of these businesses have like, you know, things for the house, like to rebuild the house and whatnot. We got Basil's USA Auto Body on my right. You see Sherwin-Williams paints, equipment, concept and design. On my left, we're at 17th and Washington Ave. We got Family Dollar. We have Asian Nail Spa. We got an AutoZone. We got Bury the Hatchet on my right. On my right too, on the far corner on 17th and Washington, we got Grace and Peace Community Church. We got a Wasim or Nasim Hot Gyro a la food cart on my right. 2 New York tags, one on my left, one on my right. We got on Alter Street, a new building right there on that corner. You see it? Right there. It's a brand new building. Passing 2 Jersey tags. We're on 17th and Ellsworth. Across the street on my right hand side, it looks like we got some new establishments, 2 new buildings that were dropped in. On my left, we have a no-name beer distributor that happens to be rolling the gates up as we were driving by. We got Maryland tags on my right, passing the 1600 block of Annan Street, or Annin. Somebody's gonna correct me there and say, it's this way, Mr. Toon. We're at Federal, 17th and Federal. We got James L. Hawkins Funeral Home, Inc. Sharon Ingram Nix is the supervisor on my left-hand side. We got Nunez Corp. Meat Market on my right-hand side. Looks closed. Looks like a corner store, basically. We got 17th District Unisex Nail Salon on my right-hand side. Oh, we got a cute chocolate lab on my left, passing Manton Street. I've been seeing so many chocolate labs lately. Passing Latonia Street. Latanya. For sale, brand new house on my left, new house on my right. Passing Titan Street. We got St. James Missionary Baptist Church on my left. We got Colic Missionary Church on my right. We're at the intersection of 17th and Wharton. We got Jeff Code Beer Restaurant on my left-hand side. Now we're starting to get a little mixture. We got 2-story houses on my right. We got 3 stories on my left, but we got a brand new 3-story on my left. Then we got some old 3 stories on my left. Then we got some original 2 stories on my right. Then we got 2 new 3 stories on my left. Then we got the original ones on my left. Then we got like 3 or 4 new ones on my right. 1 new 2-story and then like 3 or 4 new 3-story. We have a gentleman who's walking by with something that looked awful inside his bowl. He must be dropping off lunch. It looked like, oh man, it looked awful. Whatever it was some creamy type of stuff inside of a giant Tupperware bowl. Ooh, he looked awful. It looked like chunky. We're passing several, you know, old homes and new homes. Got some new homes on my right. 2-hour parking limit. We're at 17th and Dickinson on my right-hand side. We got Big D and Family Variety Bill Payment Center. On my left-hand side, we got The Breeze Newbold Apartments. On my left-hand side, now leasing. We got 2-story homes on my right-hand side. We're at 17th and Tasker Street. 17th and Tasker. Alright, passing the Aquinas Center on Fernan Street, 1700 block Fernan. On my right hand side, we got St. Thomas Aquinas Church, or Aquinas Church, on 17th and Morris. On the left hand side, we got DeCarlo, parts for all makes, washing machines, and gas electric dryers. It's a washer and dryer service. That Volvo in front of us is a New York resident, or unless he moved to Philly, but he got New York tags. Passing Watkins, 1700 block of Watkins. Look at these houses on my left. Look at the top. Look at the crown. You see the crown work on my left? It's such a strange crown style versus the one across the street on my right. It's a weird, strange crown style. I just thought that I'd point that out. That automatically caught my attention. All right, we're at 17th and Moore Street. We got Newmarket Grocery on my right-hand side. Fruits, vegetables, coffee, donuts, ice cream, cakes, drinks, water ice, and more. On my left-hand side, we got the Magic Years Child Care Center, a private child care center. We got some porch houses on my left. We got some interesting crowns, too. Look on my left-hand side, you'll see the crown tops. On my right, we got 3-story homes passing McClellan Street, 1700 block. These houses on my left got porches. The ones on my right do not have porches, but some of them have awnings. The ones on my left got some awnings. We're passing Seagull Street. Seagull. All right, we're next to the 2 bus stop. We're at 17th and Mifflin. We got Mifflin Laundry, self-service and free drop-off service on my left-hand side. We're passing that El Camino SS. It had an SS badge on it. Was that a Ranchero or was that an El Camino? For sale on my right. For rent on my left. We got Flaunt Fitness on my left. We got Advantage Mufflers on my left, which is an automotive spot. Maryland tags on my right. We're at 17th and McKean. We got Brunick's on my right. Brunick's, it must be a restaurant. It says open for takeout. All right, we're now approaching Snyder Avenue. Passing Lee's Nails, 17th and Snyder. Now passing 17th and Passyunk. Now we're at 17th and Jackson. On my right hand side, we got Sun Grocery Store across the street. On my left hand side, we have a unmarked business. We have Positive Force Karate on my right too. We're on a 2-story block. Check it out. We got porches on my left, porches on my right. Look at this interesting front on my right with all the wood shingles. See it up on the 2nd floor? Looks strange. It's slanted too. See how that's the style of it? We got a dog walker on my right, walking a Rottweiler mix. Alright, we're back at Wolf Street. Now, I do not want to go left, although I should. Matter of fact, I think I can. There's Chadwick right there. Chadwick allows me to come down. Let's make this left right here on Wolf. Wolf is the borderline. On my right, we got La Familia Room Catering Hall. Yeah, we're gonna make this left on the 2200 block of Chadwick. Check it out. We got 2-story homes on my left, 2-story homes on my right. They appear to be well kept for the most part. We have a bench on the outside on my left hand side. We got this old little bike out here. Looks like a female's bike. It's a one-sided parking area, so you can only park on one side of the street. So far throughout the whole block, I saw one tree. Just one tree. That was the tree that we just passed. We got some houses with stucco. Pick up after your dog, $300 fine. All right, I'm gonna make this left right here. Make this left because I want to go straight down 18th Street. I think 18th Street is our last block before we can make an attempt to go left and right and zigzag. We've been traveling northbound and southbound. We're at 17th and Jackson. I want to try to at least get some westbound, eastbound action. Positive Forest Karate on my left-hand side. We're passing Colorado Street on my right-hand side. I'm not going to go down Colorado because I want to stay down the main street for the purpose of, you know, this half. Passing Bouvier Street. We got Cyro Electric Supply Company on my left. We're at 18th and Jackson. All right, 18th Street is the borderline. So if we pass 18th Street, we're no longer in Newbold. So I'm going to make this right. We're at 18th and Passyunk. 18th and Passyunk. Passyunk is an avenue. 18th and Passyunk Ave. We got Dominic's Appliances across the street. Lowest prices on all major brands. Name this school that's on my left-hand side, guys. If you went here, name it. As always, I don't know it all, ladies and gentlemen, so you're more than welcome to comment in the comment section. That's why I leave the comment section open so you can share your knowledge, share your thoughts, share your memories, any stories that you have in this neighborhood. We're at 18th and Snyder Avenue. Across the street, we got Sunrise, breakfast, lunch, and pizza, takeout and delivery. On my right-hand side, we got Lucky Stars, which looks to be like a child care center. We have a cyclist traveling westbound on Snyder Avenue. We got the 79 SEPTA bus on my right-hand side. This is a two-story area. We got home for sale on my right. If you want to live right here on Snyder Avenue, there was a home for sale. We got two-story homes, some awnings, no awnings, brick pointing, some stonework, some aluminum siding. For the most part, the block was brick pointed. We're at 18th and McKean. All right, two-story residential area. Passing Dudley Street, the 1800 block of Dudley. Now we're passing 1800 block of Hoffman. We got Texas tags on my right. We got New Jersey tags on my left. We're at 18th and Mifflin. We got Genuity Food Mini Market on my right. I'm gonna allow this FedEx driver to go by. We got a private little business on my left here. It's unnamed, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what it is. Some of these businesses don't have names on them. Passing Seagull Street. On my left, we're passing like a little beer distributor. It's closed. We're passing McClellan Street. We got a house for sale on my right-hand side. We got Cycle My Laundry on my right. We're at 18th and Morris. We got Great Wall Chinese food. No, we're 18th and Moore, I'm sorry. And we got Kentucky tags on my right. At 18th and Moore. The next block is Morris. We're passing Pierce, 1700 block of Pierce on my right-hand side. Now we're passing Watkins, 1700 block of Watkins. We got California tags on my right, Delaware tags on my right, Jersey tags on my right. Now we're at 18th and Morris. We got St. Thomas Aquinas Parish School on my right. On my left-hand side, we got the 1800 West block of Mountain Street. We're passing Fernon Street. Connecticut tags on my right. We got Maya's Beauty Salon on my right. We're at 18th and Tasker. Second Nazareth Missionary Baptist Church on my left-hand side. We're at 18th and Tasker. We got Maryland tags at that corner. We got a 2-story residential block. Some little dude right here holding the parking, I think. Some little dude holding the parking. Oh man. We're at 18th and Dickinson. We got Santana Food Market, Inc. on my right hand side, open 7 days a week. Two-story homes on my right. 1800 block of Wilder on my left. We got a new building being made on my left. Some rehabilitated ones on my right. We're passing 1800 block of Garrett Street. We have some new ones on my left. Rehabilitated ones on my right at 18th and Reed. We got Groom and Board across the street on my right hand side. Appears to be a pet daycare and boarding school. Passing Mellow Grocery on my left at 18th. We got some new buildings on my left. Passing Earp Street. We got a couple new buildings on my left. We got some 2-story ones on my right. Now we got some 2-story ones on my left. We got Apostolic Faith Church on my left being rehabilitated. They're building a brace. We're at 18th and Wharton. Somebody beeped, so I pressed the brakes on them. We're passing the 1700 block of Titan. South Philly Grocery Inc. on my right hand side. Passing Latanya Street. They're doing some rehabilitation on this building on my left. Got the scaffolding up. We got Welcome to Heaven Angels Child Care on my right. Passing Manton Street, new building on my right. We got American Sardine Bar on my left. American Sardine Bar. We're at 18th and Federal Street. I'm gonna stop in the middle of the street because he just tried to pass me. Literally was gonna try to squeeze in. I just stopped there because he was gonna go right by me and squeeze in. Passing Annan Street. Sounds like you should have left a little bit earlier, buddy. You got many streets, many options to end up passing if you want to pass. We're at 18th and Ellsworth. We got a house for sale on my right hand side. We're at the 1700 block of Alter Street. And now we're approaching Washington Ave. I'm gonna make this right on Washington Ave to see if now we can start zigzagging through the neighborhood, west and east, see how this turns out. Alright, so now we're back on 17th. I'm gonna make this right on 17th. Now we're gonna try to go left and right and see how this works out. We got Connecticut tags. Passing Alter Street, 1700 block of Alter. All right, Ellsworth. Let's make this left on Ellsworth. All right, we got some 3-story homes on my left. I see one porch. On my right, they're rehabilitating a slot right there. Looks like they're actually building it from ground up. There was a ticket guy, ticket dude going by giving people tickets. Probably making sure everybody got the parking permit. All right, we're approaching 16th Street. We're on Ellsworth, 16th and Ellsworth. Yeah, it's a 2-hour meter area. Not meter, but 2-hour parking. So if you're not supposed to be here, you're gonna get a ticket. Passing Mole Street. Yeah, Mole Street's a little tiny block. For sale on my left-hand side, there's a home for sale. It says for sale and or rent. So I'm assuming they don't mind. They'll rent it to you, but if you want to buy it, anything at a price, I guess, right? Molino's Hoagies on my left. We're already past that. We're at 15th and Ellsworth. Remember, we saw Scotty's Bar on my right at the beginning. We got Florida tags on my left. I'll be seeing a whole lot of Florida tags in Philly. Passing Carlisle. We got work in progress on my right. They're doing some type of work. We got Broad Street Diner, open 24 hours right here in front of us at Broad and Ellsworth, if diners are your thing. We got Mui Chung, Chinese and American food on my left-hand side. On my right-hand side, we got Phillips Restaurant. That's with that mural. See that mural right there on that wall? That building says Phillips Restaurant. We got National Shrines St. Rita of Kasica, or yeah, Kaskia, however you pronounce that. We're at Broad and Federal. I'm gonna make this right on Federal. We got Pep Boys Auto on my left. We got a beautiful mural on my left with the Sixers. They had AI still up there on that mural. You don't see him around in the city at all anymore as far as paintings go. We're passing the 1200 block of Carlisle Street. We got a Roscoe roller on my right. A Roscoe up there on the second floor, TSU. Haven't seen Roscoe in a while. Federal Beer on my left. We're at 15th Street. And a grocery. For rent on my left, U.S. Lock Security Center. Todora's Locksmith on Hicks Street on my right. Sydenham Street, 1100 on my right. It's no outlet. We're passing Mole Street on my right. We're at 16th and Federal Street. Celebrating 22 years at Indulge Hair Salon. We passed some Massachusetts tags. Passed another set of Massachusetts tags. I passed some Florida tags on my left. Now we got some Washington tags on my left. Now we got Texas tags on my right. We're at 17th and Federal. Now 18th is gonna shoot us back down, but I'm probably gonna have to pass 18th just cause. It looks like that lot on my right, they're gonna be doing some work soon because it's freshly fenced in. Abandoned building on my left. We got some fresh buildings on my left, fresh building on my right, some old buildings on my left, old buildings on my right, some old buildings on my left, some new ones on my right, for rent, for sale. On my left, we got some fresh two-story ones. One for sale, it's rehabilitated. It's like a freshly brick pointed building, meaning that they restored it up some. We're at 18th and Federal. 18th and Federal Street. Now I'm gonna cross over. Now we're not in the Newbold section anymore. Maryland tags on my right, but that's just because I want to go up, make a left, and then come down. We're passing Cleveland Street. We're passing Dorrance Street. We got Solid Rock Baptist Church on my left. I'm gonna make this left on 19th and Federal. We got Pelzer Kirkland Funeral Home Inc. on my right. This building on my left looks like they're boarding it and framing out the windows and everything. Probably gonna try to restore it. Passing Manton Street. I'm not gonna go through Manton because it's a tiny block right now. It's gonna end up shooting me back down. But we'll take the next main street. We're passing Latanya. Now we're passing Titan. There's a church on my left and car sell, buy a home on my right. Yeah, that church on my left. Wow. So mint color. We're at 19th and Wharton. I'm gonna make this left on Wharton. All right, Miss Ambulance Lady, you didn't stop, but I guess I'll give you a break. You didn't even have your lights on or anything. She stayed up to just look down on whatever. For sale on my right. Passing Dorrance Street on my right. Passing Cleveland Street, we got the Trinity United Methodist Church on my right. We got a pharmacy being worked on the right. That church on my right, wow, the front window is so open and so huge and so empty. That's a big window. I wonder if they had stained glass there at one point or another. That's Friendship Baptist Church. Look up. You see on the second floor, you see that big opening of that church? That's a huge window. I'm looking inside the building like right now as we driving by. Wow, you can see the ceiling and everything. I don't know. I wonder if they're going to restore the church or they sold it and the developer's going to make it into something. Passing Bouvier Street, we got Olivares Food Market on my right. We got some two-story homes. A new one on the corner on my right. Passing Colorado Street. It looks like it's for sale on Colorado Street. We're at 17th and Wharton. 17th and Wharton. Got Jeff Cold Beer on my right. This yellow canary aluminum siding house on my left is getting rehabilitated. We're passing Chadwick, and then the one right next to it is getting rehabilitated. Both of them were gutted out. You look through the second and third floor, they were empty. They were doing the framework. We're passing Bancroft, 1300 block of Bancroft Street. We got the Dominican Stylist Beauty Salon on my right. We're at 16th and Wharton. La Fuerza grocery store on my right. That's La Fuerza 1. La Fuerza, I believe, means the force. Passing Mole Street. Now we're passing Hicks Street. Now we're at 15th and Wharton. Go ahead, buddy. We got Wharton Deli Market Inc. on my left-hand side. We got Mount Hebron Baptist Church on my left-hand side. Made in 1829. It was probably re-resurrected in 1882. We are at Carlisle Street. We got some bikes and a mini scooter right outside. Not a mini scooter, but a meet. Passing Terra Nova Funeral Home, Dignity, Quality, and Understanding on my left-hand side. We're at Broad. And right under the Broad Street sign, it says Jimmy Tyone Way. On this side on the Broad Street sign, it says Anna Cibalti Verna Way. You got a Luke Oil gas station across the street next to the 4 bus. I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna turn on my right turn signal. The gas prices on Broad Street are a little bit more expensive because they're on Broad Street and it's next to Center City, so I think they take advantage and charge you more. But for regular, it's $2.75 a gallon, plus it's $2.95 a gallon. Premium is $3.15 a gallon. That's a little expensive because in North Philly, it's already it's like $2.40-ish. So it's about 30-something cents cheaper. But like I said, they charge you more because you're on Broad Street and you're right next to Center City. So I think they take advantage. It's about location. You got a $4 car wash on my right-hand side. $4 and you get free vacuum. We're at Broad and Reed. I'm gonna make this right on Reed Street. We got coffee, espresso, pastries on my right coming up right here at Carlisle Street. On my right-hand side, 1300 block of Carlisle. See a bakery and cafe? We got House of Prayer Baptist Church on my right. We're at 15th and Reed. So what we're doing is we're just traveling, you know, eastbound, westbound, left and right. We were traveling up and down earlier. We got pure Michigan tags on my left. We got some white New York tags on my right. Passing Hicks. Passing Fung grocery store on my right. Fung. Passing Mole Street. Passing some orange Maryland tags. I've never seen orange Maryland tags. Passing 16th and Reed. Look at this building right here on my left-hand side on the corner. You see it? It's next to the two-story ones. It's on Bancroft. It looks like that used to probably be a two-story, right? And whoever bought it, renovated it, and either knocked it down. They probably knocked it down and made it from ground up, because look at the third floor now has a balcony, and the whole facade just changed compared to the other ones that it's next to. Looks weird. And we got Louisiana tags. This little Forester right here is from Louisiana. Passing Bancroft. We got Reed Street Laundromat right here on Chadwick Street. We got Lian Hsing Chinese and American food on my right. And we got some Colorado tags on my left. We're at 17th and Reed. Maryland tags on my right. California tags on my left. Passing Colorado Street. Passing Bouvier Street. I'm gonna go left on Bouvier Street because 18th Street's gonna shoot me down and I don't wanna go all the way around again. Let me show y'all what one of these little blocks look like. Check it out. This block looks like it had a lot of gentrification done as far as new buildings. It looked like it was originally a two-story block. And look, they come and they make three-story tall homes. See, the two stories on my right, they look like they're the original ones. These two over here look like they were rehabilitated. The ones on my right with the red door. Two-story on my left looks like it was refreshened up. Then you got some, look on my left, some refreshing ones, some new, pretty much new homes. On my right, the yellows, you see with the yellow accent, those look new. The stucco on my left looks old. Some on my right look new. Some on my left look new. Some on my right look old. You got a little Honda a Ruckus. I said Grom. On my right hand side, see that scooter? That's a Ruckus. It causes a lot of ruckus. No, it sucks. I don't really like Ruckuses. Sorry for anybody watching who owns a Ruckus. I'm sorry, dude. I don't mean to shoot down your hopes and dreams. But that's a little too low for my style. Yeah. But I know there is a Ruckus market. There's people that actually like Ruckuses. So I'm just not a big Ruckus fan. At least it's a Honda though. I can appreciate it because it's a Honda. Like if I would get one, I would get one just to say, hey, it's a Honda. I have it in my bike collection. But I can't foresee me like riding the Ruckus as my primary choice of transportation. Passing Colorado Street. But then again, you probably only need like $2 of gas and it gets you all around the city. So I can't talk. More power to you if you own a Ruckus. All right, we're at 17th and Dickinson. Passing Chadwick, we got 3 Countries Pizzeria on my right. Passing Bancroft Street. North Carolina tags on my right. Delaware tags on my right. We're at 16th and Dickinson. We got Castro Grocery on my right. Passing Mole Street, Mole. Passing Hicks Street. Passing Dickinson. Passing Carlisle. Philadelphia Tech Repair on my left hand side. We repair computers and they do servicing and all that. We got La Cocina del Café on my right. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, hot tea, bubble tea, fruit juice, home coffee, home chocolate, and more. We're gonna make this right on Broad Street. Well, I haven't heard of bubble tea since I used to work in an Oompa factory. We got Missouri tags on my right. Yeah, I haven't heard of bubble tea since I used to work at an Oompa factory. I used to work with some Cambodian young brothers. Not only did they talk about bubble tea, but they also brought that bubble gum kush. Yeah, young Asian brothers. And they used to talk about that, drinking bubble tea. I don't know. I'm not a fan of tea, so. We're passing Broad and Tasker, making a right on Tasker. We got Morel Grocery on my left-hand side. Now we're traveling up Tasker. We got Rosewood Street on my left-hand side. For rent right here on my right-hand side on Carlisle. That building looks rinky-dinky though. We got Carlisle Street continues on my left. We're at 15th and Tasker. For sale on my left-hand side by Mark Bennett if you want to come over here and live here. S&J Market on my right-hand side. We got a new building right here on my right. You see it's like a 3-story. Circles, Contemporary Asian Cuisine, Authentic Thai, Takeout and Delivery on my left at Hicks Street. G&J Grocery on my left, passing Mole Street. For sale on my left-hand side. We're at 16th and Tasker. Innova Services Corporation on my right-hand side. Emily's Cold Beer and Bar on my left. Passing Bancroft Street. We got Dean's Food Market on my left, passing Chadwick Street. We're next to the 29 bus stop. We're at 17th and Tasker. Remember, it ends at 18th Street, but we'll probably take the next little teeny block left, whatever little teeny block goes left. Oh, it doesn't look like there's one that goes left. We got Colorado Street that goes right. Bouvier Street right here just stops. It says do not enter on my right, and it doesn't go on my left. And now we hit 18th Street. We got Maya's Beauty Salon on my left, specializing in trendy hairstyles, and Born to Braid on my right. We got the Second Nazareth Missionary Church on my left. So we just crossed over 18th Street. We left the Newbold neighborhood. I'm gonna go around the block up 19th to see if I can come right back down it. As you can see, there's a lot of little tiny blocks that we've been passing, but we only have but so much time in 1 hour. So I don't think we're gonna be able to get through all the cracks and crevices today. We're gonna make this left on 19th Street. We got 19th Street Food Market on my right-hand side. We got Fernon Street, see right here, like we can make a left down Fernon. If Fernon keeps going, no, it's blocked off anyway, there's people doing work. Passing Mountain Street. Yeah, that's the sucky part, man. It's always double parked right in the middle of the street. All right, 19th and Morris. You want to cross, sir? No? Okay. Make this left-hand turn. Passing Dorrance. We're approaching Cleveland Street. 1700 Cleveland on my right. Now we're at 18th and Morris. Once we cross over 18th, we're back in the Newbold neighborhood. We got some residential homes on my right. We got like what seems to be a church parish here on my left-hand side. Yeah, it definitely is connected to a church. We're at 17th and Morris. That's St. Thomas Aquinas Roman Catholic Church, founded in 1885. All are welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, this will conclude our very short tour of the Newbold neighborhood in South Philadelphia. I want to say thank you all for watching. If you can, please donate a thumbs up and or a comment when this video ends. Every thumbs up and comment is greatly appreciated. Lastly, if you want to go the extra mile to help this channel thrive, please kick that share button. The power of share is incredible. You guys can help this channel grow and we can beat the odds. With your help, we can reach other places greater than Philadelphia, PA. I want to say thank you all for your help. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you guys commenting and engaging with the video. This your boy Toonie, Tune Dollars, Bad Tune, Super Tune, Tunage, Tune One, Tunism, Tune Ski, Tune Dollars, tuning out.